I don't know why I know that stupid shit. You know?
I used to have a huge crush on Natalie Imbruglia.
She was fucking fine.
Yeah.
You know who's fine? I don't think it's enough.
Imbruglia.
I don't think it's enough credit. Demi Lovato.
Sure.
But yeah. Hi.
Demi Moore. Indecent Proposal.
Yeah. And in Decent Proposal, she was married to Woody
Harrelson.
Woody Harrelson.
Woody Allen would have been hilarious.
And,
Demi. Yeah.
And then Robert Redford approached them and was like, for $1 million, let me have sex with your wife. And Woody Harrelson agreed to that. They both agreed to that. And she left him for Robert Redford, and he regretted it ever
Good
since.
movie.
Yeah.
Very sad. Yeah.
It's a very depressing movie.
I let Berto have sex with, you said Robert Redford?
Yeah.
For $1 million?
I think Pray Continue was my indecent proposal.
Yeah, don't do that again.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome to Save Continue podcast, where we get together and talk about video games and video game related stuff. My name is Shanae Howard. This is Tommy Scialpi.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. The Game Awards is very, very soon.
Yeah, the Keeleys.
This is Ryan
You
Robinson.
gotta let that go, man. He
didn't do anything to you.
He's not a bad dude.
He's done a lot of good things.
Yeah, he's helping
He's
the
been
thing
rude
that
to
you
a couple
like.
people, and I don't like that.
I've been rude to a lot of people. You know?
Yeah, you're still friends with Ryan.
Yeah. You got yourself kicked out of World of Warcraft for being rude to people.
That's true, you did. You were a bitch.
So
Facts.
maybe cut the Keeley a little slack.
Yeah.
You know?
All right.
When you got that much on your plate.
Yeah, he's got a lot of stuff to deal with, man.
Jeff Keighley, he's okay.
Yeah. We officially endorse Jeff Keighley on the Save Continue podcast. So
If I go to a GameStop and see his face on there, I won't forgive him.
okay.
Probably knock over some more.
Gondolas.
Which is another point in our favor.
Isn't a gondola a boat?
No,
They call them gondolas. I don't know why.
Oh.
Yeah. At like retail stores when they have like the...
A gondola is also the little basket that you ride in on a hot air balloon, Thomas.
Well, in GameStop, so you all float.
Sure.
Yeah.
Come on, Georgie.
Like a gondola.
Sure.
So you excited about the Keeleys?
I'm excited not because of the awards, although it is entertaining.
I like it for the trailers.
Yeah, exactly.
Anything else you're excited about?
I'm excited for Final Fantasy VII Remake.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for the potential announcements that Capcom is going to do, which may have happened by the time this airs.
The what? I'm
potential Capcom announcents.
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Remastered.
2 games playable.
Remake,
so
rather.
That'll be
Resident Evil 3 Nemesis Remake.
What else am I excited for, guys?
And Rival
I'm
Schools.
excited for The Last of Us Part 2. I've been slowly chipping away at the first Last of Us again to refresh myself.
I am so fucking excited to cry.
Yep.
Because Last of Us 1, I cried no less than 3 times.
Let me tell you the thing I'm most excited for.
What if you cry 0 times in this?
I guarantee you I will cry at least once.
The thing I'm most excited for.
Just you put the game in there and it's downloading to start crying.
Sure.
So you may or may not know from listening to or watching the show, I like to partake in Smallville from time to time.
Oh,
yeah.
I know that just by knowing you.
I've recently finished watching all of Smallville again, and it's too soon to rewatch it again from the beginning.
Good Lex.
And I'm like, what show feels like that poor quality of TV that I can really sink my teeth into? Terminator Salvation.
You mean Sarah Connor Chronicles?
Excuse me, Sarah Connor Chronicles. Not Kristen Bale, Sarah Connor Chronicles.
Sorry, Mr. Bale.
Please don't yell at us.
Very, very much the same quality of television.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But I'm enjoying it.
At one point, John Connor tries to go to school, and the substitute teacher is a Terminator.
It's episode 1, the first episode. You can watch the Sarah Connor Chronicles for free on IMDb.
Like the entire thing?
Yes.
How many seasons did they get?
Only 2.
Cool. I'll watch it.
There's ads, though. Lots of ads.
So I kind of started talking about last show, but I'll say it this one. So next year, the plan is, since we have me and Berto have Saturday, Sunday off, is that every Sunday night we're going to watch as much
Gotham?
as much.
That's a good show, dude.
We can get our hands on easily. All of the Star Wars movies, shows, like
Disney
specials.
Plus.
They're not all on there. Like Star Wars Droids, Star Wars Christmas special.
Christmas specials on YouTube.
You have Clone Wars
Yeah,
on there?
so is Star Wars Droids.
Then?
Star Wars Droids?
Clone Wars is on there.
Clone Wars
Cool.
is on there.
Have you never seen
Rebels
Clone
and
Wars?
Resistance.
That's a good show.
I have never watched Clone
You
Wars.
will appreciate the new trilogy so much more
Yeah.
if you've watched Clone Wars.
Clone Wars is really good.
So we're gonna do it in the chronological order of not when they came out, but when they fit into the story.
Weird.
So we're gonna do all of that, and then I found a list of all of them. So we're gonna
Wait a minute. You're gonna watch the prequel trilogy and then the original trilogy?
yes.
Get it over with. I'll say this: when Force Awakens came out and I went to the marathon, they aired the prequel trilogy first.
I'm an Attack of the Clones apologist. I think that movie is super rad.
Attack of the Clones has great parts.
Yeah. Revenge of the Sith, too long. Cut out some of those parts. Also,
Kayla tears up at Revenge of the Sith. You were the chosen one.
at that part,
Yeah.
explicitly show Anakin killing those younglings.
Yeah.
To drive home how evil he has gotten, I need to see him do
Okay,
it.
real quick. Because, I mean, I wouldn't plan on talking about Star Wars, but
Sure.
Sunny brought it up.
Sure.
Of the prequel trilogy,
Uh-huh.
what is the worst part? Because to me, the worst part, which is funny because I love the game based on it,
Yeah.
is the pod race scene. Specifically because those announcers speak like NASCAR announcers, and why would they speak
Well,
that way?
I feel like Star Wars does this weird thing, and it's become especially apparent in the prequel trilogy, where they speak like Earthlings a lot.
Also,
and it's-
NSYNC was supposed to be in those movies.
Cool, and that's really weird to me.
Yeah.
They say Earth things a lot.
Yeah.
So I also, a couple years ago, not too long ago, well, I'd say like actually probably a while ago. It's like 5 to 6 years, I think, actually, when thinking about it. I did a rewatch of the first 6 Star Wars movies, and I like was tweeting about it as I was watching them.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, no, Anakin, especially child Anakin, but specifically Anakin and Padme's relationship is
Hot.
the worst part
Hot.
of those movies.
It's it would be hot, except for the fact that Hayden Christensen is just
A bitch.
he's a bad actor.
Yeah.
He's just a terrible actor,
So
and that's not his fault.
What do you think was going on between Watto and Shmi?
Oh yeah, you know what's going on.
Yeah.
They're very appreciative of
Yeah.
each other. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
they were very thankful.
but I feel like Revenge of the Sith highlights how bad of an actor Hayden Christensen is.
So things I liked, because is specifically I like anything. Like, I mean, it's the reason why I like fan fiction. I like anything that expands the universes
Yeah.
and like you kind of see more sides. I liked seeing the more like political aspects of Star Wars with the
No.
Throw the Senate at him.
No, dude.
Throw the Senate at
Fucking
him.
trade embargo? No, man. Like,
I
correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it Jar Jar Binks that
is the fulcrum for them succeeding. Yes.
for fucking the Empire, right? Like it's
Yeah.
him that comes out before the Senate and like,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but like, here's the thing. That's not his fault. Why would you send that nincompoop out there?
It's like real life.
Sure. Yeah, they made it topical, weirdly enough.
We send the idiots.
Yeah. So I just like seeing like more Senate meetings. I like seeing.
Oh God.
I like.
You want Star Wars The West Wing.
I like
Yeah.
Star Trek
With the fucking hallway
specifically
shots.
Yeah.
for like
House of Sabers.
the monologues and political intrigues
Sure.
and things how that works. And I
I
like
like it for the lightsabers.
Well, I said Star
and the
Trek.
spaceships.
Star
Star Trek. Okay.
yeah. So when they add more
Wait,
of that
when did
in-
we switch to Star Trek? Because I think I fucked up.
No, you're good.
just
you're
now,
good.
just
Okay,
now. That's
okay.
what I was saying. That's what
Okay.
I like about Star Trek. So whenever they add that
Star
to
Trek is cool. I like
whenever
Star
they
Trek.
add that to Star Wars in any capacity, I do genuinely seem to. I for me personally, I like it a lot.
Sure.
Even if they send idiots out there, I like them expanding it more to that. I like seeing more of like the cloning planets.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. That seems that kind of, even if they do like use earthling words and stuff like that, I like.
It's not about words, dude.
It's just like the
Like
concepts that they
the
adopt.
commentators for the pod race. It's like you're watching ESPN, and like, why would it be that way?
Well, with the new movies, like the ones that have been happening the last couple of years, like that, I think it was the last one, where they were like in that casino thing. I was like, that looks fucking dumb.
No, that was fucking rad.
I would just say
Because
this: Oscar
is
Isaac
that-
is the
And
best.
that was Solo, by the way. That wasn't part of the new trilogy.
Oscar Isaac is the best thing that ever
Oh,
happened to Star
Solo.
Wars.
Yeah.
You're right.
I
You guys
know.
agree or no?
Oscar Isaac is awesome.
He's the best thing that happened to Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna IMDb him because I
Poe
don't.
Dameron.
Oh, I love Poe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who you
Yeah.
gonna call Ghostbusters?
Yeah.
I really hated how much hate the girl who played Rose, the actress.
Yeah. Well, that's just people being shitty. That has
Yeah,
nothing
I
to do
really
with,
I really hated how people
with
were
Star
shitty
Wars
with
itself.
her. Well, it's kills.
Like, well, I mean,
Have y'all watched The Mandalorian at all?
No,
No.
not yet.
Oh, you should.
I'm waiting until it's all out.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna
'cause
fucking
just binge
one
it.
at a time.
Yeah.
No. I don't do that anymore.
sure.
I honestly
What
think
is it,
it's.
fucking 1995, Sinead?
Yeah.
I honestly am glad that they didn't put it all
Set
at
up my
once.
TiVo.
I think it's. I am having a lot of fun watching one episode. a
Did you
week.
see Rogue One?
Yes, I did.
I like that movie.
Rogue One was cool.
But yeah, no. So we're gonna watch all the movies next year every Sunday night. Well, movies, and then on the shows we're gonna watch like an episode or two, maybe 3 if it's a really good. If it's like Clone Wars, but
Clone Wars is really fucking cool.
he's not excited to watch Rebels. But I'm making him watch Rebels.
So I don't remember if it was the pitch for Clone Wars, but for a while there, Adult Swim, before Clone Wars was a series,
hmm
they had 1-minute episodes,
Yeah.
Really?
and they were like drawn.
Yeah,
not
that's.
CG.
I was just thinking about that. Yeah.
and those
and
were
the-
so cool.
And they put them all on like they collected them all on a DVD.
Mhm. Those were rad.
Yeah, those were really cool. There's a scene on that series where Mace Windu punched droids to death, and I
Mhm.
thought that was really cool.
Oh shit! I actually brought but actually got a bunch of stickers for you guys.
Are
What
they
is
San
it?
Francisco
What is
stickers?
it?
There's Star Wars and Office stickers that I forgot to bring.
Like The Office?
Yeah, The Office, Dunder Mifflin.
Did you go to Scranton?
No, I joined.
That's where that
I joined a
is.
sticker club at work.
Sticker Club.
That's really cool.
Any scratch and sniff?
Not that I saw in the options I had to choose from.
Right on.
Yeah.
We were talking before before we were talking off mic about Sekiro. And I wanted to bring this up last week, but
Let's say last episode.
sure,
Yeah.
last episode I wanted to bring this up, but I've been playing Neo and Sekiro side by side,
Okay.
and it's weird because like there are things that I like in Neo, and there are things that I like in Sekiro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's weird because like you ever have two games that are like kind of similar in certain ways, and like you wish that you could just like take all the best parts of both those games and
Oh,
put them
for
into
sure.
one game.
For sure.
And like that's been kind of my thing with, because I don't feel like I have it in me to put time into both those, like a significant amount of time into both those games.
You got to pick one.
Yeah, but like there's things that I like a lot in Sekiro, and there's things that I like a lot in Neo. And I think I'm really feeling like I'm leaning toward Sekiro just because I feel like Neo is kind of a Neo like allows you to specialize builds and stuff, which I think is really neat. But Sekiro is like more straightforward in that you're just this shinobi and like just killing fools. So it's kind of
I know it shouldn't, but Neo, it bothers me in the same way that Last Samurai does.
oh yeah, absolutely. I will not make any apologies for
Yeah.
Neo.
And
'Cause
like, yeah.
I will say this: there are 1,000 really cool Japanese guys that they could have used in that game,
Right.
and they chose the one white dude they can think of.
Yeah.
Which is weird because this whole thing with Japan and how they worship Western culture. It's this whole thing.
Yeah.
I think Williams as a character is garbage, but he is kind of just
Will
a
I
beat.
am?
That'd be so fucking funny.
Well, see,
Will I am in Neo.
it's funny that you say Will I Am because I
Is
think
he in the game?
Yes.
yeah, in that I don't have a joke for that, but because they could have done a video game about the first black samurai, or one of the million Japanese samurai that have existed, right? But they chose the white dude, and
Yeah.
it is a last samurai
Yeah.
simulator, with more magic and shit.
I know it's a great game, but
like mechanically the game is great,
Yeah.
but on a conceptual level it's just like and that's been like a kind of a struggle that I've been battling with when playing the game, because I was like, man, this, because I've always been like, I can't always be like saying representation matters and then also like ignore the fact that like that's going on. But I think Sekiro, like dollars to donuts. is the better game.
I don't know. I loved Stealth Assassins, and I know it's not the same.
It's same
But
enough though.
Exactly.
It is same enough. So, because like, dude,
And also, Fallen Order apparently controls very similar.
I think
I want to
that-
play Jedi Fallen Order.
I think that in Sekiro you have a lot of the same, like not all the same tools that you would have in Stealth Assassins.
Yeah.
You got your grappling hook.
Yeah.
You have distraction tools. You have shuriken. I mean,
You're getting there.
you got
Yeah.
stealth kills,
Yeah.
but like more graphic than Stealth Assassins could do. So I don't know. I think Sekiro is a like it's not it's not Tenchu, but if you like Tenchu, I think
They
Sekiro's
should
a good
give me
game.
Ricky Morrow DLC. Like, why not?
Pretty sure that Activision owns that.
Still, just do it.
Just get
Just give
Change
only
the spelling.
yeah. Richard Maru.
Yeah.
Sekiro is a better game than Neo,
So
hands down.
we were also talking before the show about how you have a possibility of playing Sekiro for like 3 months next year.
We're not talking about that yet.
We're not talking
Oh.
about that. You just hold your
The
horses,
list isn't
Shanae.
even done.
Yeah.
We gotta wait till the list is done, then we'll get
Yeah.
to that.
Okay.
You signed an NDA, Shanae. Chill out.
Shit, did I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm excited about whenever Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So what is that exactly?
DLC.
And what's in that exactly?
Goofy.
But Goofy's already in the base.
So Donald and Sora.
Yeah.
I don't know all nominees in it. I don't know.
You think Sora's coming to Smash Brothers?
Absolutely.
A lot of people are predicting that.
You
I
can't
don't
put
care.
Cloud Strife in Smash Brothers and not put Sora
But
whatever. in
Disney
his
though,
last-
you got that Disney
I don't think he has a last
fucking
name.
handcuffs. You know, the Disney
Oh
shackles.
yeah. But if Disney's gonna get, if Disney wants to get paid, and they're gonna get paid, baby.
Disney don't care about Smash Brothers money. That's peanuts to them.
I feel like Disney cares about all monies.
Yeah.
I feel like Disney,
I guess you're right. If they care about Simpsons money,
yeah,
Then
absolutely, yeah,
they must
they
care.
want Smash
Well,
money.
they're
That's a
they're
lot of
trying to-
fucking money,
they're
dude.
putting all their
Yeah.
like efforts and obviously focus towards like Disney Plus. Like if you go to the parks and anything, all of their stuff now is like
Yeah, but-
merch is like Disney Plus.
Sure.
Now.
Give it to Disney Interactive. Let them handle it.
isn't Disney Interactive dead?
Yeah,
Or is
it is.
not? I believe it is.
It's dead.
Hold on. So you
You
Resurrect.
raise it from the
you
grave.
resurrect them.
Mm-hmm.
You rise from your grave.
Wise.
Wise from your grave.
Yeah.
All right.
Wise wave.
All right. So we're recruiting a small team here at Disney Interactive, and all we want you to do,
Are we doing a pitch? Is this a segment?
all we want you to do, is put our characters in as many games as you can.
Sora. Smash. Boom.
Wait. Hold on. But hold on. Is Sora a Disney character or a Square character?
Square.
I don't know who technically owns those characters.
Square does.
Because if Square owns Sora, then they could put him in Smash, same as they did with Cloud.
Yeah.
So. Guess you need to know a little bit more about licensing, Shanae, which is why I'm glad I'm here.
Well, what are they gonna do? Put a Keyblade in there without the Mickey Mouse little dongle? you know?
That's a good point.
Well, they all have
That's a good
the
point.
Keyblades all have different keychains.
Yeah, but it's got to be the one that everybody sees with the fucking Mickey Mouse dongle.
Yeah,
Well,
everybody knows that Sora is in bed with Big Disney,
Yeah.
right?
No, like
That
Mickey
D.
Mouse is his stepdad. Him and Riku.
Wait, are you being serious?
No.
No. But on an emotional level, Mickey Mouse adopted Riku and Sora.
Sure.
He's their new papa. He went.
He
He
likes it when you call him Big Papa.
He went.
Video
To,
games are fucking
he
weird.
went. He
man.
went through the door of darkness to save
Wait,
basically
Mickey
both
did
of
that?
them. Yeah.
You ever get to play as Mickey?
I went through the door of darkness once.
Kind of.
I didn't want to finish. I don't want to finish that story for Tom because I know how the story ended.
Yeah.
Are you talking about butt stuff?
Whoa, I wasn't even thinking about that. But yes, I did do that.
So,
That's
So
very
ladies,
funny.
if you
That's
wanna
very funny
know.
that that's where your mind went.
yeah.
Oh. Aw. Were you going a different way? I immediately went to anal.
Don't say anal on the show, Shanae.
Anal
This is
sex.
a family show.
Yeah. You know, I have to every time you say something.
You put something in a butthole.
So there, you're the,
Damn it.
every time we upload something, you're the reason why I have to click the explicit tag on everything. You understand that?
I always did it just to cover our bases.
I gotta do it. No, it's because of Shanae. And she starts
My
talking.
potty mouth.
She starts talking about peepees and boobies and butts, right?
Sure.
And buttholes.
Sure.
Sure.
So
All already said it once.
What's the topic of the show?
What are we talking about?
Door to Darkness. Nah, I
I don't think this is very funny.
I think it's so fucking hilarious.
I don't think this is very funny at all.
I mean, I wouldn't listen to it, but
Sinead, can you get back around to making this a quality show that people would actually like to consume?
oh, I can't do that. But what I wanted, an idea of what I wanted to talk about, just because
okay. Ready.
I talked about it last episode. Berto has a PS4. Well, I don't know if I talked about it on air, but Berto has a PS4 connected to his computer monitor.
Yes.
So I'm stuck with just the Xbox One, Switch, and Apple TV.
Yes.
Hashtag first world problems.
Oh, just the Switch? Oh, you
Oh,
poor
poor
little
you.
thing.
Well, and Xbox One and Apple TV.
Oh no. Anyway, go on.
So, but I think I'm focusing more on the Switch because I've really just been using that for like streaming or for my Hulu Live TV.
Yeah.
So I really want to get the new Luigi's Mansion, but I also want to play. I'm thinking Pokemon Sword because I think Shield's the one that has a ponytail that looks like a rainbow thing, and I don't want that.
Wait,
Okay.
the ponytail rainbow thing?
Yeah, it looks like My Little Pony now.
The legendary.
I see. I
Well,
thought girls like that.
no, it's ponytail looking like. Is it a legendary? I thought it was just an
Is it
alternate.
not?
I thought it was just an alternate version.
Don't
Okay,
pull out your phone
okay.
today.
Either way,
let's
doesn't
let
matter.
Let it go.
Pokemon. You want to play Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that.
Pikachu, is he in that?
He's
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
Cool.
So I was thinking about that. But I also, I don't know. I don't know what games I want to play, but I'm really excited for a lot of things coming out for the Switch. And compared to like a year ago, the Switch library is doing, I think, pretty well. And I just kind of wanted to talk about that.
Right on.
But I also just want y'all to give me ideas of what I should buy.
I can't
So
help
with
you.
the Switch library, the interesting thing to me that a lot of people don't seem to realize is I saw a lot of people in the first year of the Switch saying, "Oh, there's not enough games. Oh, there's just not enough games.
a lot of games. on
Where's
that
all the
bitch.
games?" And here's the thing: the NES,
Yeah.
in its entire lifespan,
800 games.
less than that technically.
Oh,
But yeah, between 700 and 800, depending on what you count and what you don't. Right?
yeah. I counted them all.
Switch's first year exceeded that.
Yeah.
First year.
Yeah.
Now, granted, a lot of those were fucking garbage,
They were some
but
stinkers.
a lot of them are not. A lot of them are not. So, like, stop complaining. There's a lot to play on Switch.
Well, like, what kind of game are you looking for, Shanae?
Something I can get like kind of sucked into. Like y'all know my gaming habits.
Luigi's Mansion.
I do. I can't suck them up. That's. I mean, that's fair. I kind of walked into that one.
Well, aren't there like a ton of Otomi on that sumbitch?
But a lot of them
There's
are
a
not great.
decent amount.
A lot of them are not great. They're like
Oh.
all made by like the same
Same
two
publisher.
developers
I see.
and publishers, and then they. It's not if you played one of them, you played all of them, but none of them are like super great with story and stuff like that. So I know like I will probably like do some sort of completionist with like the new Luigi's Mansion,
Mhm.
but I don't know if it's like gonna like really draw me in emotionally and like where I'm like
It's not.
invested into it. So
It's
that's
not, but
so,
it's fun. It's a fun time.
Yeah. So I'm
So
like
you want to be drawn in emotionally.
I'm thinking I do, but I also am like but I also do really want to play Luigi's Mansion and just have a fun time.
Well, just do that.
It's a
But
beautiful game.
I
It's
will-
beautiful.
What about that Legend of Zelda remake? What was it?
Link's Awakening.
Link's Awakening.
You want that?
I do want that, but I
Link's
don't know.
Awakening is one of the more emotional Zeldas.
So
I'll say that. It's not like you're not going to cry or anything like that, but it is one of the more emotional Zeldas.
I mean, don't take it from Tom. Tom doesn't cry for anything, but take it from me. I never played it, but I mean, people like that game, right? Like that's been
People
generally-
say they like that game.
What do you think, Tom?
I think people that have played it like it. I think not enough people. Oh, well, I should say before this remake, a lot of people. It's like
Well,
a lot
it's
of
like
games,
Game
right?
Boy, right?
It's like Beyond Good and Evil and shit
Sure.
like that, where people are like, oh yeah, I love that game. Well, okay, did you really? Because not all of you who were saying you love that game could have loved that game.
Sure.
But yeah, it's a good game. I have not played the remake, but I would like to.
Yeah, I don't really want to get into my Xbox One again because last game I played on that was Red Dead Redemption 2, and I didn't super enjoy it.
Let me tell you about an Xbox One exclusive that you should play. Console exclusive, right?
Okay.
Because you can play it on Steam. It's called Quantum Break.
Yeah. You know who Shawn Ashmore is?
No.
Iceman.
Yeah.
All right. You ever see little Bobby in X2?
Yeah.
Who?
Bobby Drake.
X-Men 2.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know who that is.
You play that
Do they-
and you watch it.
It's a TV show and a game made by Remedy. Know who those guys are? They made a little game called Alan Wake.
So
They
play
made a little
that.
game called Max Payne.
Mm.
They made a little game called Max Payne 2. They made a
And
little game called Control.
Oh, you know what you should play on Xbox One?
Ah.
It's an original Xbox game, but it looks fantastic on Xbox One. Panzer Dragoon Orta.
You ever played a Panzer Dragoon game?
No.
They're pretty
but
fucking cool.
Also,
wait,
the
you just
remake.
cussed. Why am I the explicit person?
The remake is coming out on Switch
When?
So-
Soon?
soon. It's the only remake it will be. I believe it will be console exclusive to Switch.
I think this would have been really cool if we had the Switch in front of us and we kind of just went through the store.
Sure,
But we don't. I don't know where Tom's Switch is.
it's
but,
not here.
Yeah.
I mean, I could pull up on my phone, but
It doesn't matter. I mean, you know what you want to play.
You know,
I know what I want to play.
I'm pretty surprised that what's that game called? What was that GameCube game called with the survival horror kinda?
Eternal
so-
Darkness.
Eternal Darkness.
I was gonna say Super Monkey Ball, but okay.
I'm surprised that Eternal Darkness hasn't made its way to the Switch yet
Mm.
because people seem to like that game.
Yeah,
Personally,
I thought it was cool.
I-
From what I remember.
it had cool like you could target specific body parts. You had to worry about your sanity and everything. That's neat. But
So as far as Switch games go, I really want to play Astral Chains.
I've heard good things.
Because I like a lot of Platinum's games that are not licensed. And this is one of them, right?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, Prime 4, baby. When's that going to happen? Prime 4 and Animal Crossing is like early next year.
Animal Crossing, what, March?
I believe so.
Something like March,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm looking forward to Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Animal Crossing I'm pretty sure going to make us a 2-Switch household,
Mm.
I think.
Yeah, sure.
I actually about to trade in my Animal Crossing on the 3DS.
New Leaf?
Yep.
Have you been playing it this whole time?
No, not this whole time. I stopped playing that actually a couple years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, Prime 4, man. Like,
Prime
I
4 is
really hope that's a return to form.
What does that mean
I never
to
got
you?
Super Mario Maker either, and I wanted that one too.
It means that Prime 3 and Other M were not exactly what you wanted them to be. They were a bit brighter, a bit more character focused in a weird way, which they really shouldn't have been. Like that's never really been a Metroid thing until those games. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Berta wants me to get Divinity 2 for the Xbox because it's crossplay, but it's not crossplay with a Switch.
I believe it is crossplay with Switch.
Oh,
If it's not crossplay, I know for a fact you can at least cross save. You can load your Divinity save from Switch to PC. I know that.
That game is cool, and it's got 2 players. Well, more than 2 players. You could play multiplayer in that some bitch.
But there are still things that I think will come to Switch that have not yet, and I'm just like, when?
Such as
When will it happen? Like they've talked recently about possible 3DS ports, and like if I could play Kid Icarus Uprising on my TV, I'd be so happy, so happy.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is coming out again, right? Like, just different things. We still don't have an F-Zero, like.
Witcher 3 came
We'll
out on
see.
the Switch.
We still don't have like a legit Star Fox.
Is that where you would want to play that game?
Witcher 3?
Yeah.
Well, ideally on PC, but I don't have a PC that can run it very well, so.
You got your PlayStation. Or just fine.
Berto's playing that.
My whole thing is like, I've heard that argument
Same thing,
specifically
I want
with Witcher
Fallen-
3.
Same thing with Fallen Order.
Is like,
I
would you
that.
want to play Witcher 3 on Switch because it's uglier?
Well, it's not because it's uglier, and just because like, is there a reason to play that game on Switch when there are other games that are specifically on Switch that you could be playing?
Yeah, the
instead?
reason is you can take it with you.
That's
the reason.
I don't want Geralt going with me to work.
Maybe you don't, but I'm sure a lot of people do.
It's a bold statement.
Also, I mean, this is not like something I'll get super invested in, but I kind of also want to play that new Professor Layton game.
So that Layton game is a port of the mobile game. So it's not actually Layton. It's Layton's like niece or daughter or whatever.
Well, I saw that. I played the
Right.
mobile game, so it's not new. It's something new.
It's not a bad game, but it is the easiest of Layton games.
No, you should do.
No, I already played that one. It was.
Yeah.
You're right. It is very easy.
Just get Doom. Get Doom on that thing. Play Doom on your Switch.
Dead by Daylight. I'm
You
looking
don't
at a
want
list.
that.
And
You don't want that.
Play Doom.
I
on
have
your
no idea
Switch.
what that is.
Also, yes, Dead by Daylight sucks. I don't care how many licensed characters they add to that thing.
What about Daemon Ex Machina?
Daemon X Machina looks awesome.
Is that the big robot game?
Yeah, it's a mech game. It's the one that they released the special controllers for that I want.
What is it? What was that?
It's just Joy-Cons that are like full-size controllers.
Oh, that's
with
cool.
a fucking D-pad and shit.
That's cool.
Yeah.
What about the Wolfenstein Youngblood game on there? Is it worth?
I heard
playing?
Youngblood is not great.
I heard Youngblood was not great as well.
But if you want to play a Wolfenstein game, you should play New Colossus, which is, I believe, on Switch.
I don't think it is. I know Wolfenstein 2 is. I
That's
don't
New
know if
Colossus.
New Colossus is. Okay. What was the other one then?
New Order.
New Order. Okay.
So you can play New Colossus. You can play Doom. I don't know how into first-person shooters you are, though.
Well,
They're all right.
I mean, look, there's plenty of good games. I thought you were talking about more like games that were upcoming. You know?
Oh, I see. My bad.
Yeah, we can also talk about those too. We
I don't know
have
anything
couple.
about upcoming Switch games, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of ignorant of the subject.
Yeah. I don't know. I've not really messed with my Switch so much lately, but
That's another reason I kind of want to get like a Switch game is to start actually playing it again.
I feel like that will change soon. Like, you know, my son's a big Pokemon fan. I'm sure he'd want to play Sword or Shield or whatever.
Yeah.
I know he wants to play Link's Awakening, and so do I. So we'll see. We'll see. But I have been fucking around with Luigi's Mansion 3, and it's great. It's really good. It's a lot of fun. I've always thought of
so you
Luigi's
bought it?
Mansion. No, I'm borrowing it from a coworker.
Oh, gotcha.
I've always thought of it like as kind of like children's Resident Evil.
Sure.
You know,
I can see where you get that.
not so much in the combat, but like there's light puzzle solving and stuff like that.
Grab by
you
the
know?
ghoulies as children's Resident Evil.
But it's a lot of fun, man. It's very pretty, and I like the different floors.
Yeah.
Reminds me a lot of the different mansions from Dark Moon, because like
Yeah.
Resident Evil, Luigi's Mansion 1 was just the one mansion, you know.
You need a bathroom break?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I was just gonna go under the table,
I mean, go to the table then.
but he moved.
I see.
My apologies.
Sinead's going to take a dump.
Yeah. She's gonna take a number 2. I don't know anything about Switch games. You know, I don't keep up with that stuff.
I mean, there's nothing to know, really. Like, it's a lot of third-party stuff, and then the occasional first-party game, just like every other platform, you know.
Yeah.
But we don't have a release date for Prime 4, which I would very much like. There are heavy rumors of Prime Trilogy, which I would play at least one of those games again.
I played Metroid Prime 1 again.
Yeah. But other than that, I don't fucking know. Like, whatever. I do want to play. What was that game? It came out several months ago, and a lot of people were comparing it to Hotline Miami.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
Oh, fuck. Katana Zero.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to play Katana Zero. I still haven't played that, but that's also on PC, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure if she wants some Switch exclusives or if she wants multi-platform games that she can play on Switch.
I mean, here's the thing. I
Mm.
think that there are Switch games that Shanae has not played that she would very much enjoy, and she just hasn't yet.
Run them down, Tom.
Well, like specifically Fire Emblem Three Houses, I
Mhm.
think is right up her alley
Sure. Yeah.
because she chewed through Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Yep.
And she's all about Otomis.
Yeah. That's
And it's
a
kind of a
marriage of the two.
mix of those. Yeah.
Married the two in
Yeah.
one game.
Yeah. Also, I don't think she's played Tokyo Mirage Sessions, and she loved Persona.
Yeah.
That's coming back.
Yeah.
So here's Shanae again after the dump.
Oh.
Here's Shanae Howard with her post-dump report. I'm getting something from my producers. Shanae Howard is in the studio.
It went
Shanae,
well.
It went well. All right,
Yeah.
that's good to hear.
So Shanae, I was saying
I'm 5 pounds lighter.
before
Cool.
you so rudely dumped that there's a few Switch games that I don't believe you've played that I think you should.
Which are
Fire Emblem Three Houses.
I
Because
Here we go.
You went through Mario plus Rabbids and seemed to really enjoy it,
Right.
and you like Otomis.
Right.
This seems like a marriage of the two.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you played Fire Emblem games before?
Yes, I have.
Uh,
I've had
Love can bloom on the battlefield. Shanae.
I've had mixed experiences, I guess I should say.
Yeah.
Of like the different games, like some of them I definitely like better than others.
Yeah, well, this is certainly more otaku than the rest of them, so you probably eat this right up. Also,
Did you mean to say Otome when you said otaku?
no, I did not.
It's I know. I know.
Also,
I guess I don't understand.
what was fuck? Ryan, you made me lose my train of thought.
My bad. I was just
Alien
asking questions.
Isolation comes out in December.
On Switch? Weird. That's awesome.
That's a spooky
cool.
game.
Oh, Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Sharp FE. Like, I feel like you loved Persona. Like, give that a shot.
Are they maybe like the same company or are they just like in the same genre?
Tokyo Mirage Sessions is a crossover between Fire Emblem and Persona.
Okay.
I don't
So.
know. I don't know.
Call of Juarez Gunslinger is coming on the Switch.
Wait, what?
That's cool.
I haven't heard Call of Juarez in a hot second.
It's an inconsistent franchise of video games. They've made one good video game. Wait, Gunslinger was pretty good, but Bound by Blood is the best game.
Bound by Flame.
This is the one.
They have Bound by Flame on that some bitch.
There's like a game coming out called it's like a $5 game called Dronjin. It's like you have to like draw your way through like a
I hate
dungeon.
That sounds dumb.
Fuck that game.
Make
I
the
actually don't know anything about that game.
You want me to make
But
the
you like
levels
Gungeon,
for
but
you?
not Dronjin.
I don't play Gungeon. Ryan does.
Yeah. And I don't have to do any. I don't have to do any drawing in Gungeon. I just have to do the shooting. So
I don't know. It occurred to me last night. Ryan and I were playing the Mortal Kombat arcade collection on Xbox 360.
yeah,
And I'm just like, why? Why have they not just released this on everything? And there's so many old collections that basically any console could run.
yeah,
Why not just throw it out there?
yeah.
There's also a Dark Crystal game coming out.
The what?
Dark
it-
Crystal? I believe
yeah.
that's already out, is it not?
Could you refresh my memory as to what that is?
Jim Henson movie.
Well, then also Netflix recently rebooted it, and now it's a series on Netflix.
What is it about?
Muppets.
No,
Okay. Cool.
so
I like Muppets.
The Dark Crystal game is a turn-based strategy, I believe.
it is.
Okay. Is Fozzie Bear there?
So
yeah,
no,
Waka Waka.
you played World of Warcraft, right?
No.
Yes.
No, I'm talking to Ryan. I'm ignoring you right now. Remember that village of like the
Yeah.
bird people?
Yeah, yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, that's Skeksis. That's based off of Dark Crystal.
Did
So
you
it's
ever
like
see
Skeksis
Takeshi
and the
Miike's
Lemmings.
Bird People of China?
No.
Okay, never mind. But what I'm saying is I think there's plenty out on Switch already that you would like.
Yeah.
You just gotta find it.
Well, I look to
I
the
know, I'm
future
gonna
when you
go-
can live in the present.
I'm going to go to GameStop after the show and like probably just buy me a game.
All right, pick me up something while you're there. Thanks.
I'll buy you a $1 PSN card.
Okay.
They sell those.
No.
Probably.
Stuff is going nowhere fast.
Yeah. It's a good episode, Shanae. Thanks.
I said I didn't. I was thinking about it, but I don't really have much else to say on that. And you're like, well, let's go with it.
Yeah, let's go with it. Well,
And here we are.
yeah.
I mean, I guess I should have said this last night. I don't know a whole lot about what's coming out on the Switch. I don't know a whole lot about the Switch library.
Mhm.
I know that The Legend of Zelda is there. I know that you got a Mario there.
A
know
couple
that-
Marios.
Yeah, I know that you got a Luigi there. I know that you got a Smash there.
No Waluigi, though.
I know that you got a Mario Kart there.
You know what sucks? They release these Super Nintendo games, right,
Mhm.
as part of Switch Online, which is great. Everyone's like, yeah, Super Nintendo finally. Right?
Sure.
But where it used to be, oh, we're going to add these new games every month. Now it's just like, well, we're going to add games whenever we feel like it. So maybe that's going to be every month, maybe not. Actually, probably not. So
Yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah.
Because there are a lot of Super Nintendo games I would like to see back. But my whole thing, when Switch was not yet officially announced, and we were just speculating on what would be there,
The NX.
with Virtual Console,
Mm-hmm.
I'd really hoped that we would see GameCube games here.
Yeah.
And I understand why a lot of them aren't there. I understand why Mario Sunshine's not there, right? But
Why?
because Switch does not have analog triggers.
Okay.
That's
But-
kind of integral to that game.
But, you know, there's a lot of games that could be there. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I love the Switch. Like, I really do love that thing. But it's kind of become my work console.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. That was me too. Like the only time I would play the Switch was when I was at work.
yeah.
And then I don't have time for it when I'm at home. I'm playing my PlayStation or my computer.
I mean, I still played it at home occasionally, and the kids still enjoy it at home occasionally. But like playing Smash with the kids is a great time. Playing Kart with the kids is a great time,
Yeah.
you know. But like, there's so many missed opportunities. Like Top 100, why isn't that a Switch game? Why was that 3DS? You know, fucking WarioWare Gold, why wasn't that Switch? You know.
That is fair.
But I do love it though.
Yeah, I just want to start using it more. Like, and now that like the
Well, you got that Animal Crossing, you see.
now that PlayStation 4 is not an option for me right now, I just gotta.
I keep telling you that marriage is about compromise, Shanae. Sometimes,
Yeah, you should have put that PlayStation 4 in your prenup.
Yeah. It's not too late to put it in your post-nup, though.
Post-nups. Post-nups.
Yeah, it's from the makers of Postmates.
Yeah, post-nups.
But yeah, I don't know. That's all I'm really looking forward to is like Astral Chain, which has been out,
Yeah.
and like yeah, Prime 4.
Well,
and
like, I
potentially
always-
Prime Trilogy.
I always feel like the Switch is just for, for me, like, because I get, people want to play their Dooms, they want to play their Wolfensteins, they want to play their Witchers or whatever on the Switch, right? And they want to take it with them. That's all well and good. But as someone who doesn't need to have those games on the go, my whole thing was just like and this has probably been how I viewed every Nintendo console, is that I just want to play it. I want this for the Nintendo games. That's what I want it for.
But some people don't have like multiple systems, so
Yeah, that's
like,
very true.
Like we are.
Fortunate.
Well,
Fortunate,
about
okay.
12 years ago, Sony said they would get a second job to buy their console, and maybe those people should really get on
Sony's
that.
not Nintendo.
Yeah, they should get on if they want that PlayStation.
But like I don't know.
As always, I'm speaking for myself. I don't know what other people got going on.
I think like
but-
the I guess we shouldn't say relationship. It is a relationship though, right? Between Microsoft and Nintendo recently.
Yeah, chummies.
They've been pretty buddy.
Yeah,
Mhm.
chummy.
And there are so many good Microsoft owned games that could be on Switch that's just lost income in my opinion. Like
Put Gears
why-
of War on that some bitch.
well like we're never going to get GoldenEye, right?
No.
But like why not the perfect dark HD? You know?
Yeah,
Like
sure.
that
Put
would
on
sell
there.
like crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know, stuff like that. Conquer Live and Reloaded, like shit like that would
Yeah.
sell. You know,
Yeah.
Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Live and Reloaded is a remake of Bad Fur Day.
Oh, okay.
So just
Yeah.
basically put rare games on that some bitch.
Well, not. I mean, yeah, rare
Yes.
games, but you could
Yes.
also do like Killer Instinct from Double Helix and like all
Yeah.
sorts of shit. Not even that. They've got the first two Killer Instincts on Xbox. Why not put them on Switch?
Yeah.
Make some money.
Yeah.
Phantom Dust, like whatever. Halo. Fuck it. That could run at least the first several Halo games.
Yeah.
You know.
Put that first
Uh,
Gears on there.
Yeah.
Or the second two. I don't know. I don't know the limitations of that thing.
It could run anything that 360 ran.
All right, then put all
Yeah.
the put the first 3 Gears of War games on that some bitch. Done.
But yeah, I don't know how deep that relationship goes.
Not
Oh,
Gears
it's
of War
deep.
deep, I'm sure.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see
Uh,
like Phil Spencer and Jose Otero kissing in a back of a Chili's.
Like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Sure. That's where all business dealings / sexual rendezvous happen.
Yeah.
In the back of a Chili's.
Yeah.
Not even like the back of the building, just like the back booth.
Sure.
But yeah, that's all I kind of wanted to talk about.
It's making me kind of realize, like, how ignorant of the Switch I am, though, because I know all the bangers, but I don't know like any of I don't know a lot of what's coming out on that thing or what's already come out on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
now though, it's time for. Do you want to sing it this time?
No.
Do you want?
Tom was gonna.
Yeah, I
sing
got
this
it. All the small things, all the small things, all the small
Small things.
things.
Then there's a na 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 na.
Na 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 na. Small things.
There you go.
All right.
Good job,
So-
Tom.
What I want to bring up is predictive SPD in Skullgirls. So for those
What
that
does that
don't know
mean?
SPD,
He's about to explain it to you, Shanae. Just chill out.
SPD stands for spinning pile driver, right? Doesn't mean that that's exactly the move that you're doing, but it comes from Zangief's spinning pile driver in Street Fighter 2, in which you have to input a 360-degree motion, which is for a lot of people, including myself, is a pain in the butt to do,
Yeah.
and I miss it 80% of the time,
It's hard.
right?
Mm.
Because you're jumping when you don't want to
Failure.
jump and stuff like that.
It's hard.
What Skullgirls does is it's like, okay, he's trying to do an SPD. Let's make him not jump.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's my small thing. It's fantastic.
It's just a small thing.
It's one of
and yet,
it's one of the things every fighting game should include that none of them do.
like, why isn't Street Fighter have this in there?
Yeah.
Why am I jumping still? In 2019, playing
Right.
Street Fighter 5, why am I still jumping on trying to do that spinning power driver? His signature fucking move, right? Doesn't make any sense. That's a good one, Tom.
So
That's a good small thing.
Also, Skullgirls is just a fantastic game.
Yeah.
it is.
Berto really liked it.
Skullgirls full of small things, I'd say.
Sure.
But yeah,
All of the small things.
sure.
No,
Yeah.
just most of them, probably. A good amount. So, thanks for that small thing.
Yeah, no problem.
You can find us on, and so that's the end of the show today. You can find us on most podcast things,
Podcast things.
podcast services.
All the podcast things.
Yeah. My bad.
What is that? Is that hockey?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Um,
I freaking
bye, guys.
Later.
bye.